It's a busy weather week with several features building in that are going to keep us on our toes. Let's go ahead and take a look at all of the different features we're going to see by the end of the week. Starting out on this Monday evening, just past 5:30, here is a live look up into Kansas City on the Missouri side from I-49 at Belton. Sunny skies, 73 degrees, but you've all noticed the wind gusts today. You're going to notice them again tomorrow too. Just one of several features we'll experience this week. So today's look at the weather for the week brought to you by Premier Contractor Services, our sponsor for this evening's weather. Check these guys out for all kinds of construction projects. The cool thing about them is experts available across several different fields. So big projects, small projects, repairs, renovations, foundations, whatever you need, talk to these guys. 660-464-2067. Look at them on Facebook as well. Peace of mind that comes with knowing you can talk to people that know all about what you might be wanting to do. Bringing you the weather this evening. So here is what is happening as far as those wind gusts. We started out the day today with this cold front draped across the region. So at the surface, we have a low pressure up here to our north, but here to our southeast, we have strong ridging across the southeast as well. So we started out the day with winds out of the south. If you were in north central Kansas, winds were out of the north. And then watch what happens as we move through the day today. As that front has worked its way across, our winds have all become oriented out of the north, and that will continue on through the evening. And then as we get into tomorrow, on the backside of that low pressure, look what builds into the region from the north. Again, strong wind gusts, only this time for all of us, those winds are going to be out of the northwest. And so again, strong wind gusts, maybe not for all of us, definitely not in the same area for your Tuesday. Here's what I'm looking at for wind gusts for your Tuesday as these move through the area. Starting at about 8 in the morning, we build up to, there's about 11 noon. I see the strongest winds up here north of St. Joe and northern central Missouri with some 39 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts, all possible. We get closer to I-70, we're looking like 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So a little bit of a break for us down here in west central Missouri. Probably not as stout of winds for tomorrow afternoon. So Tuesday, temperatures after the cold front going to drop back just a little bit. Seeing temperatures of 61 up in St. Joe. Going to be just a few degrees warmer down towards Joplin on the southern end of the forecast area, possibly picking up 65, but we're all going to feel the effects of the cold front for sure for your Tuesday. You've been hearing some headlines possibly about frost potential for Wednesday and Thursday morning, so I thought I'd go ahead and break that one down a little bit. I really do think we're talking predominantly up here about north central Missouri, where temperatures may get down to about 32 to 35 degrees. So particularly those enclosed spaces, we're talking about anywhere that you might have sensitive vegetation outside. So definitely north Kansas City up to north central Missouri. Probably want to be covering that outside stuff that you care about for Wednesday morning and Thursday morning as well. Don't really think you're completely out of the woods down here to the south. I just don't see us getting down quite that low Wednesday or Thursday morning. Could be more like 37 to 39 degrees. So most likely not frost potential. However, wouldn't take much to drop that down a little bit lower than predicted. So if you want to be on the safe side, Wednesday and Thursday mornings looking like frost potential, but mostly I am again watching that northern area. So then we move on towards Thursday night. We're not done yet. So here's what builds in Thursday night. I think it's just barely after midnight. So this is 1 a.m. I start to see some light showers. These are going to move in from the southwest. And then overnight, we're going to get to about 7 a.m. before we see more widespread, heavier rainfall, looking to be a predominantly south of I-70 event. So here's I-70 up here. I think by 7 a.m. on Friday morning, we're going to see moderate to heavy rainfall over here just to the west of 69 Highway around Osawatomie and Paola, and then stretching all the way across west central Missouri, clear over here towards Jeff City and just a little bit to the south. So a rainy Thursday late night and a Friday morning for sure, but watch how this just kind of hangs out. And I think we have several rounds. So I think that Friday morning stuff there is going to be the heaviest. And then as we get toward Friday night, again, like to start watching those Friday night activities this time of year. Here is 7 p.m. that I think up and down the I-49 corridor up toward Harrisonville and points to the south is where precipitation probability increases as you go south. But by and large, I think the heaviest stuff will be down Joplin or south for Friday night. But we get all the way into Saturday. Here is Saturday afternoon that we're still experiencing light to moderate showers around the region before they all start to get out of here just in time for Sunday morning. There's Sunday morning 7 a.m. So really from late Thursday night all the way toward early Sunday morning. Looking for a predominantly south of I-70 rainfall event. We'll have a lot more specifics on that timing-wise as we get closer. But as for now, here's an early look. This will change. Early look at possible precipitation amounts. Just over 1.5 inches in Kansas City, 2.7 maybe around the Clinton area. But look what happens as we get down to the I-44 corridor, pushing 3 inches possible. Not to leave out the Kansas side. Most of east central and southeast Kansas probably going to be over the 2-inch mark as well. Again, this will change. That's just an early Weather Prediction Center look at what kind of rain that we might get. But I think it's a prolonged, widespread, heavy soaking event starting Thursday night and eating up about half of the weekend as well. So what did I tell you? Plenty to do this week. Plenty to talk about. Warm and windy today. Windy and cooler tomorrow before rain starts to move in on Thursday night. I think that's the big picture. I'll be keeping you posted as we go through. Have a great night.